Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a baby hair tutorial. I'm gonna show you 2 ways on how I do my baby hairs slash edges, because some of these don't really be baby hairs. It just be like you be swooping your edges for real, not your baby hairs. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. What I use is Equal Styler gel. So I use this, or I use edge control, whatever your favorite edge control is. I use different kinds. But sometimes if this doesn't work, or I need an instant hold where I don't have time to lay down my baby hairs with my scarf, then I use an edge control. But mainly I like how my edges look with this. And then I'm going to be using a edge comb brush. So let's just go ahead and let's just get started. So first thing, when I do a straight back, I start off on the sides and I use this side of the brush, and then I just brush out some of my baby hairs so I can kind of see the outline of where I want it. See how much is going to be coming out. Then I do this side too. Let's try to get it as even. This side, sometimes I struggle with my baby hairs. I have more baby hairs on this side than I do on this side. So I just have to. So yeah. Okay, and I just like to smooth it, smooth the gel. Don't want to put too much on one spot, so just apply it to where you want to have your baby hairs. When you're using the gel, it's like you have to find a perfect medium. You have to have enough gel so it can actually do what it needs to do, but you can't have too much because then it might either flake or might take forever to dry and it'll start curling up. I like to start to brush it down, kind of like more like an angle, not too down, but like brush it down a little bit. And then I like to switch it over to the comb side, and then I like to brush it down, and then I take my index finger on the other side to control the way I want it to swoop. And then I'm just going to kind of just doing the swoop motion. So brush down and kind of just flick it a little bit. And you can play around with it, seeing how big you want it, how small you want it. When you're doing the end, you kind of want to hold it so the hair won't move. And I like to kind of bring the comb part, kind of like part it so I can start the next one. You can see that, how it's kind of like separating this part from this part. And then I like to do the same over here. I like to come more into like my edges and kind of have that connected to my baby hairs as well. And then you just want to brush down and hold and swoop back. Brush down and hold and swoop it back. If you feel like it's not enough, you can kind of come back here and kind of brush them up to your baby hairs and redo it. If it's too much, you can take some, brush it back a little bit, and just play around with it and design it how you want it to. And this part, same thing, brush. You can use either side. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you're feeling. See how much you want, and then brush like at an angle, hold it, and then whoop. Okay, so yeah. how that looks, like that. And then I'm gonna do the same on this side for the middle of my hair. A lot of people like to do the like that, but I like to keep it back when I'm doing it like straight back. So this is my hard side, so depending on, like, I have to play with my hand movement. Like sometimes I'll have my hand like this and brush it down like that, or I'll have it like this and brush it like that. So I just play around with my hand movement, so your hand movement is key too. So if you're having trouble like swooping it, you know, maybe you want to turn your hand to see what's more comfortable and what works best. And like I said, in the middle, I just take some extra gel and I just brush it back because I just like it back. If I feel like I have too much over here, then I'll brush on this baby hair back here. And then I like to kind of clean it up, smooth it out on the sides. You gotta be careful doing that because you can mess up. You might have to start over, so just be careful. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I'm gonna show you how I do my edges when I do a side part. So I'm gonna put my hair in the side part and brush it back, and I'm gonna come back and show you how I do my edges. So I put my hair in the side parts. I didn't touch my baby hairs, or I didn't brush them out or anything. I just did the part and combed it out and brushed whatever I needed to. So the baby hairs over here kind of got messed up. Over here didn't get messed up that much. So you can kind of see how it kind of already sets in place how it's supposed to when it's the side part. So same thing. I'm gonna start on this side because it's kind of already done. I'm gonna get some more gel. Maybe don't want to do too much. We already put some on here. Okay. When I do these, I kind of like to try to bring it from over here more, or bring it like into, so same thing, just brush it at an angle, and you still do the part thing. I like to bring it way more back, like behind my baby hairs, to like deep baby hairs. Don't have one of these brushes, you can use like a ratchet comb or something like that. I used to use this, but the other one is just better. So, and It works too, but I like this one more. And sometimes you can feel the hair when you try to pull it back, like moving. So you just want to try to hold it where you feel it moving. Like you saw that, like so. You wanna hold it. Pretty basically how I do the side part. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.